All right, friends, I'm back again. We're going to talk a little bit more specifically now about how to set up a ghost rally. So let's talk about why. Why is it important to set up a ghost rally? Well, it keeps you protected. Anytime that you have set up a ghost rally, even if your troops haven't left yet, not only are your troops, but also your hero remain safe. And it is a way for you to keep them safe without having to have a shield. So how do we go about setting up a ghost rally? Well, the very first thing that we have to do is we have to first choose a target. Now, in the first video, we talked about understanding where our hive is in relation to the wonder. And the reason that we need to know that information is that we want to choose a target that will then take us and make our troops and our hero march across the wonder, because then it really slows them down. And that's what we want. We're giving ourselves time, the gift of time, in order to remain safe. So if you'll remember, we're using our coordinate system to understand our map a little bit better. So if our kingdom is here, right? We talked about that in the other video, and we know where the wonder is. We want to ideally then choose a target that then will take our troops from our hive up through the wonder and then over to the target as far away as we possibly can get it, in order to give us the most amount of time to be safe. Okay? So how do we do that? Well, the first thing that we're going to start out with is we need to go to the wonder. And you remember how to do that, right? So we'll come up here. We're on our city view. We have to go over to the world view. We'll touch there. And then we'll come up here to a magnifying glass, right? We could put the coordinates in if we haven't already saved it, but we have. We've saved it as a bookmark, so we're going to go into bookmark. There we go, and here they are down at the bottom. We say go to. There's the wonder. Now we want to choose a target that is diagonal to the northwest, because we are in the southeast. So as I come through here, and when you're fishing for targets, and it's truly a fishing expedition, you got to kind of, you have to do it in advance and do it when you've got some time, because it could take a little bit. So let's talk about what is a good target versus a not so good target. So a good target is any city that is either a stronghold level of 15 or above, or if it's 14 or below, it has to be a part of an alliance. Okay? So stronghold of 15 and above, no alliance, 14 and below with an alliance. So let's talk about why things would be a good target or why they would not be a good target. This one, not a good target. Well, yeah, this one, not a good target. Because even though it's a stronghold 12, and even though it's part of an alliance, there's actually a name there. And although it may be an inactive account, a really good indication that an account is not active is if it still has their empire name. So while you may choose this one and it may be just fine, it's not necessarily evident right away if this is an inactive account. And if we can choose one that's inactive, that would be better. Just like you wouldn't want to be a target of a ghost rally, another active player would not want to be a target of that ghost rally either. So probably not a good one. What about this one? This one, not a good target. Again, it's over 16, but it is part of an alliance. It appears to be an active player, so I would not choose this one as a target for our ghost rally. So again, you do kind of just have to kind of scroll through here. It is kind of fishing a little bit. See what you can find. I'm looking for an empire name that is part of an alliance. Now here's an empire name, but it's a stronghold of 2. They're a baby, but they're not part of an alliance, so I cannot choose that one. Okay, so let's keep going. We're going to try to find something here. Look. There we go. A little bit better. Empire name, part of an alliance. But yeah, I'm not liking that stronghold 16, and here's why. Anything that is a 10 or above, you can capture their hero. And we don't necessarily want to do that, because the whole reason of setting up a ghost rally is so that you are offline and that your troops and your hero is safe. If you're offline and you cannot cancel your ghost rally in time, it will march and it will attack the city that you've selected. If they have a hero and they're over stronghold 10, you're going to bring that hero back with you. And we don't want to do that, because then now we're a target in our hive because you're holding a hero. So let's not choose anybody that's over a stronghold of 10. Okay, here we go. Finally found one. I like it because it's an empire name. I like it because it is a stronghold of 4, so there's no way that I can capture the hero, and then it also is part of an empire, or part of an alliance. So the first thing I'm going to do, bookmark it. Touch it, go on the icon to bookmark it. I'm going to put in here Ghost Rally target number 1, number 2, number 3. It's important to have several to choose from, because the cities do, if somebody's not logging into that city, it will randomly teleport it at different times. So there'll be a time where you come to do your Ghost Rally and come to your bookmark and there's nothing there. So you need to have a couple to choose from. So put an appropriate name and then confirm it. And then let me show you how easy this is to set up a Ghost Rally. Okay, so I'm going to come into my bookmarks. I'm going to go into my Ghost Rally. Here it happens to be one that I've set up, Ghost Rally. I'm going to say go to. Okay. I'm going to touch on it. I'm going to say rally. I'm going to choose 8 hours, right? Because we want to try to choose, the idea is to get as much time as possible to keep our hero and our troops safe, right? So I'm going to choose 8, set. And then I can go in and I can select the troops that I would like, or I can select my hero only, whatever it is that I want to do. Typically, I'm just going to select everything, right? So the best way to do that is you've got this button right here that says Q Max. And in this particular case, you can see that I'm going to be setting up 79,946 troops in this Ghost Rally. The reason that I can only send 80,000 is that has everything to do with my stronghold level. Okay, so in this particular account, I think my stronghold level is 14. So that's why I can send 80,000. As you increase and go up, then your marches become more. So I chose Q Max. It takes all of my troops up to the max, including my hero. That's what that little check mark is for Cornelia. And then I just very simply hit march. When I do that, it will then tell me that a march has been issued, and we're good to go. So now we're safe. How do I know that we're safe? Click on that little guy, and right here it is. Now this first one is an encampment. That one doesn't count, but here is our rally, right? It says a rally, tells us where it's going. We know that we have 8 hours until it begins to march, and then there's the time that it takes to get there. It's going to walk through the wonder, so it's going to really slow it down and then walk back. Okay. So how easy was that to set up? Once we have our bookmarks set up and we understand what target to choose and where to look, it is really, really easy to set up a Ghost Rally. And you should be able to set up a Ghost Rally within, oh gosh, less than 10 seconds. And so let's practice that, right? So let me cancel it. Okay. So here we are in our world view. And let's say right now that let's just say right now our screen has turned red. Our screen is red. We're under attack. Somebody's going to come and attack us. We've got to get safe. We don't have a shield on, and we're not Ghost Rallied. Let me show you how quick this can be. So I'm going to go up to my bookmarks. I've got my Ghost Rally in there. I'm going to say go to, and go right to it. I hit rally, 8 hours, set, Q Max, march. That took what, less than 10 seconds, maybe 5 or 6, 7 seconds to do that. So that's something that you should be practicing, and you should be able to set a Ghost Rally in your sleep. And this is something that you should be very good at. If you are not shielding, you must Ghost Rally. That way that you're keeping your troops and your hero safe. I hope this video helps. If you have any questions, please let me know. If I can include anything that would be helpful, let me know that as well. Hopefully this will encourage you to be able to set up your bookmarks to understand how to get around in the kingdom, and then how to set those Ghost Rallies with just very, very little notice in order to be safe and sound.